Yeah, make sure everything nice, levels nice, video nice, t-shirt nice. Yeah, we're good, yeah?
Yeah, we're good, man. We're good.
Mic check. Broken generation.
Broken.
What's that, bro?
I have no idea. It just came out in it.
Why not? Broken generation, we're back here. And we're doing it again. And you know what? Before we go ahead, this is just off the cuff. Brother, let's address your nose ring. Is that new? What's that? What you saying? New look? Where are we going with this? This like a midlife crisis thing?
So you're the second person that said that to me, actually.
Is this what this is?
No, it's not. To be fair, I had my nose pierced about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Rocked it for about a year.
Oh, I remember you had the little diamond thing.
Exactly.
You didn't have a ring, though.
No, I did.
Oh, you had a ring as well? Say no more.
Took it out and then it was just closed up. And the other day, I was in town and I walked past this place where I got it done. I was like, oh, rah. I haven't been in there in ages. What was the last time I went in there? Oh, yeah, I got a nose ring. Oh, right, I might as well just go get anybody's ring. So I just went in there and got a nose ring. And it was just a random off-the-cuff thing. I woke up that morning not even realising I was going to get it done.
So what? You was just walking and...
I just walked past and I was like, oh, rah, I haven't been in there in... Boom, let me go in there and get my...
Rah, okay.
That's man. Live life, innit?
Okay. You know, I just wanted to address that because I've been wanting to say something, but I thought, let me just do it
on
live.
camera.
Okay. Yeah. So I get a proper response.
Okay.
You know, so I don't get a thought about response.
Yeah.
Because you might have tried giving me some deep meaning behind it, but...
No deep meaning.
Okay. You do realise slaves used to get their nose pierced, chains, and... That's kind of Western culture is where it's come from.
It's not. Do you want me to inform you of the reason?
Go on then.
Boom. So what used to happen for slavery is you every 7 years, you were freed. So this is depends on which kind of slavery you're talking about. So I'm talking about early biblical times, children of Israel times. Yeah.
Okay.
When they were captured or enslaved, you can go into indebted slavitude.
Yeah.
If you owe somebody something, you've been enslaved for 7 years. After the 7 years, you're freed. But if you get on really well with that master, that slave master, and you're still dedicated, what you normally do is get your ear bored. Yeah. To mean it's kind of a sign of shame,
like cattle.
Yep, it's a kind of a sign of shame to say that you could have had your freedom, but you decided not to. But this is my nose, and it's
so piercings are basically like cattle.
No, it's not.
Like you get pierced to represent you're owned.
No, it's not.
You're in debt to someone.
No, it's not. That's just a specific type of people. But also, what used to happen was when ladies got. Yeah, it's kind of defeating my point, but when ladies got betrothed to be married, they used to get their nose pierced.
Okay,
I'm not a lady. I don't know why.
All right, so you could be who you want to be.
What I'm just saying is that jewelry and things of that nature, borings and piercings and stuff like that, is a sign of something. And in this day and age, it's a sign of whatever you want it to be.
Expression
of self. Yeah.
My brother, broken generation.
That was so random. Go on with it.
Yeah, we need to.
Go on with it. What you saying?
We got to top it.
Talk to me.
You know, we just did a couple of minutes. We haven't done that for a minute, but it's good. So what we're going to talk about is the friend zone. So I'm sure we may have touched the friend zone before.
Possibly.
I don't know if we've done it as an actual topic, but we've definitely spoke about it. So what I wanted to do is look at a definition of what the friend zone is.
Yep.
Because I think a lot of people will talk about what friend zone is to them. Okay, in popular culture, the friend zone is a relational concept describing a situation in which one person in a mutual friendship wishes to enter into a romantic or sexual relationship with the other person while the other person does not want to or does not want. That's the definition.
Yep. That sounds good.
What does friend zone mean to you?
I'd say exactly the same thing.
What, the definition?
Yeah, in terms of, but I'd definitely go on. But I'd say like friend zone means like you are trying to pursue somebody. Somebody said, "Nah, I don't want you to pursue me, but you can stay close by." Do you know what I mean? To some extent, it's like a little pat on the head. Oh, and you cute. Bless. Ooh. You can still be friends, hey. So they still want some kind of benefits in terms of friendship or some sorts. But that's it. What's your thoughts? You've been friend zoned before?
Have I been friend zoned? I think I've been friend zoned in the terms of like what you're saying, and they're like, nah, right now I don't think I've tried to get out of the friend zone.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like instant reaction was, I'm not really looking for something right now, but we could be friends.
Yeah.
Rather than I've put on full 100. And then it's just been every single time I've tried to get out of that little zone, straight back in.
Okay.
So I would say that. I don't know, someone might be out there saying, liar. Yeah. You've been trying to get out of that for years and you never got out. But in my interpretation of it, I haven't. So do you think the friend zone's like a good thing for society, or do you think it's a toxic?
For society, you know. I'd say it's different if a man's been friend zoned by a gal, or a gal's been friend zoned by a man.
Okay.
I think that's the clear difference. I think because if you're the person putting someone in a friend zone, you're the person of power.
Okay.
If you're the person who's been friend zoned, that's because you've tried to or you want to pursue something. Do you get me? So you're on a back burner. So if you're the person that's been friend zoned, you're probably holding on to straws and sticks and something for an opening. If you're the person that's put somebody in the friend zone, then there's probably reasons for that, innit?
Yeah.
Whether it's something that they lack, that maybe if they improve on those things that they lack in a few years, right, that might be a good potential for you. Or it's just like, nah, it's not the one. You're not running around here. Do you know what I mean?
So, interestingly,
yeah.
like years ago, I had this conversation with a female, and she explained it to me like people on the bench. I think I spoke about this before on the podcast. So she was like, obviously I've got people that are bench warmers. I said, yeah. And she was like, you're a football man. I said, yeah, I'm a football man. And she was like, you know, you got your starting lineup.
Yeah.
You got your manager. I'm the manager. You know, I've got my star player. But there are players on the bench that may step up. But right now, I'm with the star player. So that was kind of how she explained the friend zone to me.
I don't like that.
No, it's deep.
Yeah,
it's deep. But she was in control. So she's saying like... And the funny thing is, she explained it like football. She's like, you know, you might have someone that's fast and you need to get... Then maybe that bench warmer then steps up. But that's all you need them for. So you put them back. And I said, so you've got people them just there. And she was like, yeah, you just friend zone them. You know they want more. But I'll just say friends. And then if something happens... Then we'd be like, oh, it shouldn't have happened. We should just be friends. And then I might do it again in a couple of months. Or I said, yeah, you're playing with emotions.
So that gal in that instance isn't with the star player. She's just got the star player around.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's not
that's
in
acceptable.
A relationship.
That's acceptable.
But that's her consistent.
That's a good analogy.
That's her consistent. But if that star player is not playing up to her expectations, if the sar player's out of form, then, you know, she might go back to one of the bench warmers.
If he's been transferred elsewhere.
Well, yeah. If he's transferred, he's not part of the squad.
Okay.
But yeah, you might get transferred and want to come back. But then there may be someone else that's a star player.
Yeah, I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this. This is triggering for me. I don't like it.
Talk to me. What are you saying? You played bench?
I'm sure I have.
Okay. I'm sure all of us have.
Yeah. Whether it's willingly or non-willingly, knowingly or unknowingly.
Yeah.
But for me, I just think friend zone's a peak one. If I've put, I don't know. I don't think I could ever put a gal in a friend.
That's the thing.
I don't think I can. I don't know if I can fully put a gal in a friend zone, because if we're friends, we're friends. It's not like a zone of. Do you know what I mean? When you say friend zone, there's an element of something else.
The friend zone is she wants more from you.
Yeah.
Not friends as in neither of you want. That's just having female friends. That's the whole, can you have a female friends like having a chicken? That's all that conversation again. We're talking about one party wants something more and the other one's like, nah.
Yeah, I can't have that. I've got to be, if I say I'm interested, girl's got to be like, yes, immediately. I need that energy. If it's not, I'm riding. If that's not the energy I get, then boy, I can't. Nah. I'm good. If there's a glimmer of doubt in their smile, fam. If they didn't say, oh yes, they said, well, if they had a moment of pause, forget it. Nah, I friend zoned you. Forget it. No, not having that.
So in this, would you say like it's better to just say no, not interested, move on with your life, rather than I'm not interested, but everyone's heard it, bro.
To be fair.
But we can be friends, everyone's heard it. Like, everyone's heard it. Whether you was in school, you know, like young in primary school, or whether you're a grown adult, everyone's had that. We could be, whether you're male or female, but we can be friends.
But you have to have a plan. If you're being friend zoned, the only way you're going to stay in that friend zone if you believe that you can get out of the friend zone.
Okay, you need an escape plan, yeah?
Exactly. Whether she thinks you can or not, if you think you can, then cool, hold your position until time is right, innit?
Okay. Do you know what it is? Do you know what's funny? Yeah. Go on. So say the friend zone's like a pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're in there.
Yeah.
Big man, you just have to work round and, like, you know, speak to the best friend. See if the best friend can give you a ladder.
That tactics, yeah?
Yeah, see if the best friend can give you,
yeah.
You know, get to know certain things. See if someone could just pour down a ladder for you to climb.
Okay.
Like, you need to bring someone else on site.
Is that a tactic you've used?
No, I haven't really needed to.
Okay.
I get that reaction. You know them ones? Oh, what, you're interested in me? But why me? There's a million people out here. Why are you interested in me? That's the reaction I get.
Okay, now respectfully.
All I've got.
Respectfully. Now, do you know what? I just think I can't. For me, it depends on where you are in life, innit? If you're a young buck, then it might be like, calm, I can play the friend zone because I've got a plan to, you know what I mean, secure the bag. You know what I mean? But there has to be reasons for why you're in this friend zone. So when she views you, does she only view you as like a nerdy guy, or a guy who's broke, or a guy who's not funny, or do you know what I mean? Or maybe you're too funny and that's it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Why are you being friend zoned? Do you know what I mean? Because if there's a reason that you can change because you actually think this individual's worth, like me changing who I am so I can run with this person, then think it through.
Do you think like friend zone is specifically for if you're not sexually attracted to someone? Because if you're talking about friends,
you're
obviously
saying something here.
No, but I'm saying you obviously want to be friends with them.
Yeah.
So they've obviously got a lot to offer you to be friends. Like, I'm not talking about someone you just met and you know you're putting them because you ain't got no history. But if you've got history and you still constantly say friend, do you think it's just specifically that you're not sexually attracted to that person?
That might be that's a solid answer. That might be the solid answer that we're looking for.
Yeah, no, that's it. All right,
that's
solid. Right, podcast done. Next subject.
because we've all got instances, I'm assuming again, that where you've been able to I'm trying to say this in the most respectful manner. Do you know what I mean? It's quite difficult. For you. There might be a female that you've been able to. You might have a plethora of females that you've been able to run through.
Plethora.
On a quick thing. Just been like, oh, you've got to know them. You've run through. You've done what you've done, and it's happy all round. And then there's some people who you don't have that initial spark with.
Yeah.
And that could be the reason why you're putting them in the friend zone, because it might be like, I just can't pinpoint what it is.
Yeah.
But it's just like she's not. Do you know what I mean?
And you don't even really know yourself.
Yeah. Facts. And vice versa.
Yeah.
So she could be putting you in the back burner and you might be thinking like, well, look what I've got. I'm this guy. I've got a full-time job.
Yeah.
I take care of my youths. I do this, I do that, I do this. Like, I'm a great catch. But she just might think, yeah, you got all of that, but there's no spark.
But that's what it might be. Like I said, it might be sexual attraction or the spark.
Yeah.
Like,
or you could be friend zoned because stop it.
Do you see when you sit up and start doing that? That's when we know you just thought.
No, man just got
it every time.
Man just got something that just pops in. Do you know what it is?
Go true.
Because it could be you're friend zoned because you are marriage material, but you're not fun material.
What's that, like snog, marry, avoid?
Because you know, like, depending on where you are in life, she may view you and be like, do you know what? You have got it all together. You'd be a great husband.
Oh,
but right now, man needs a. Do you know what I mean? Boom. She want to run and do. So yeah, that's a solid one. You know.
Do you know what? And I think
that's a solid one.
That is probably a lot to do with the friend zone.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna keep someone around, they obviously have something. Like we just said, they have something for you. Whether it's, you know what. Like if we're males looking at girls, you might think, you know what, you're marriage material.
Yeah.
But right now I'm just trying to run through.
Yeah.
Or it might be the other way around.
Yeah.
You know what? You're not marriage material, but it's calm to just pass through every couple of weeks or whatever. So we'll be friends. We ain't going no further than that. But there's something missing. So that's where I want to go on to the next topic.
Okay.
And I said, do you think the friend zone is toxic? Do you think it's an area? Like, do you think there's a lot more negatives to it than there's positives? Because remember, we're not talking about male and female friends.
Yeah.
We're talking about someone wants more and that person's putting a stop to it.
In my opinion, yes, there's something toxic about it.
I think so.
Because there's an underlying I want you desire in there. Yeah. And that desire could bring a whole lot of problems, fam. A whole lot of unneeded, unnecessary stress, yeah. Even whether it's something subtle as just saying, "Oh, I saw you with so and so the other day." oh, is that the kind of guys you're into, like big headed guys? Yeah. What?
Oh, you know my man. Yeah.
Did you hear this about him? What? You just put a picture on the gram. Oh, did you see that picture you put on the gram? Do you know what I mean? So it's toxic. Yeah. It's mad toxic because of the undercurrent, what's happening underneath. And they may smile in your face, but really they might be planning a madness. They might be already, let me turn up at your house with a bottle of vodka.
Jeez.
Talking about, just friends to drown your sorrows. But really the under thing is, man wanna try.
And the worst thing is, I think that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I think from stories I've heard,
yeah.
I think that happens a lot.
Yeah.
You know when a man says, "Oh, you still chatting to?" "Oh, no, we don't even really chat no more." Wow, you know what? I went right now one time, and one thing happened, and and I'm like, what happened? I went right now with 2 drinks, and obviously we know,
too bubbly,
we know from the conversation that they've always been interested in that, but we know the girls always kept them up. But, the guys had an argument with the man.
Yeah.
And, he's seen the opportunity. But that's what I'm saying. That's toxic.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's
toxic. And the same both sides. Like, it works for the girls as well. It works both sides. They know the man's a bit rocky at the moment. A couple of memes go up, especially for the ladies. It's all about me and my children.
Yo, as soon as you see that, you
see that, whoever's on that bench, whoever's in that friend zone,
they're trying to come out of there as soon as possible. Yeah.
That I'm for the girls.
What did he do?
Yeah, he did what? I would never.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you have to be in that position to be close enough to her,
exactly,
for her to believe what you're saying.
So that's what I'm saying when we say it's toxic, is because she might think she's doing the honourable thing, is just saying, look, we can still be friends. I'm not interested in that, but we can still be friends. But he's thinking all the other way around.
Yeah.
Thinking, okay, let me just play this field, pretend friend. Until the opportunity arises. Yeah, man, toxic.
Yeah, it's toxic. It's toxic. And then we ain't even spoke about like the effect that has actually on someone. Like, you touched on it a little bit.
Talk more.
So, say you are put in that friend zone, and like you said, then you start going through what haven't I got? Like, if you're a girl, you're gonna be looking at the Instas, the whatever, the Facebook, the social media, looking at the girls like he may be going for.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, well, they're not better, or they haven't got. And if you're a guy, you might be doing the same thing. If you're a guy, you might be saying, but that, and the first thing you're doing now is comparing yourself to the person that they're with or their star player.
Yeah.
What's my man got that I haven't got?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't possibly in my life, I might have had beef with someone. I don't even know they got beef with me.
Proper beef,
You know that one's like, I'm looking and saying, but this brother's an idiot, and but
what, just because she picked him?
Yeah, not even just because she picked him, but I might have come on the scene late and they're already doing something. But,
okay, yeah.
And I'm on some, but I can beat him up. So why is she chose him for?
No, I hear it though. I hear it.
Like, and it's not even, and that's not even intentional. Like, we're not even talking intentional.
Yeah, it's not a conscious thing. It's an unconscious thing.
Yeah, we're talking unconsciously.
You're just sour face for some unknown reason. Yeah. No, I hear it.
Sour. And obviously it works both ways. We see it all the time. People are in beef and they don't even know what they're in beef for.
Yeah. What's the real reason?
You know them ones?
Yeah.
Rah, drillings and them thing. But before it was alright, so maybe it's not gonna come out on
Okay.
on the audio.
That's calm.
Rah, friend zone, you know.
How many people do you reckon's in the friend zone? On a random percentage, just say out there.
In numbers, I reckon an average female probably got 3 to 5 guys
On a friend zone team?
in the friend zone.
Wow. Okay.
And I think relationship wise, 1 or 2.
Talk more. What do you mean? Oh, if they're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think if a girl's in a relationship, I reckon she's got 1 or 2 that are still friend zoned. That she knows they want more, and she's keeping him around just at arm's length.
Yeah. But
so not saying that they do anything.
Yeah, but that's
they're
the
at
thing.
arm's length.
So if they're at arm's length,
Yeah.
is she? Let me just use her as the example.
Yeah.
Is she consciously aware that he is a potential threat, or is she just literally genuinely like, no, you're friend zone. You're just a friend. Or is there an element of that? Okay, I know that you like me, but we'll just put you in this position until I'm ready to grab you.
100%.
Could there ever be a girl that is genuine about just putting you in a friend zone because you're a friend, or even though you might not be attracted to them?
No, I don't think, because to be friend, what I'm saying
no
is
honesty in any of these
zoned,
guys. Go on.
you're making your intentions known.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll just be friends. So if you're friend zoned, your intentions are being known. I want you. You're who I like. We should be together. And then it's up to that female then to either say, no, like this can't go on, break ties, or I don't like you like that, but we're okay to be friends.
Yeah.
That's the 2 conversations. It's
but
either you break ties or you accept that they want you, but yet you put them in the friend zone.
Yeah. And is she putting them in the friend zone, even though she knows that he likes her? Is she putting him in the friend zone because she thinks, oh, sooner or later he may be perfect for me? Or is she just putting you in the friend zone and she's actually a genuine person because she's just like, nah, that can't run?
No, she's looking for the star player. And not at the time the person she's with is a star player.
I can't be with a girl that's got a man friend.
A male friend or...
Nah, any friend.
Like,
it's too complicated. I don't like any of that, mate. Nah.
I think you just have to
hate that.
Understand. No, I mean you just have to be in a position where you'll just punch him up.
yeah.
Like,
but that's not enough.
Like me and you now might come back from the gym and they're at the yard with the she's at the yard with the male friend.
Yeah.
And then me and you commit, bruv. Remember that time I stabbed that brother in his face?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, that was mad. And all he done was look at my girl badge,
That's facts, yeah.
You're lucky I bust case from that. And you're like, nah, you're a madman. And that time you're just looking at the brother.
Oh, yo.
You good, yeah?
You good,
yeah? You two all right, yeah?
Strong, firm handshake.
Yeah, strong handshake.
Proper fist bump, yeah? Like a real one. Nah, hear it.
Bro, you still got your mask, yeah? You still got the black mask.
Ballied up.
Because you never know when man might need to put
gloves
the mask and take someone at Robbins with Hill. And,
not an issue.
Yeah. All right, then I'll leave you two to it. That's how you have to go.
Nah, but it don't. I couldn't run that.
No.
Because even if you can beat the guy up, if he sleeps with your gal, it's
it's that.
It's that. Do you know what I mean?
It don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Cause, and that's the real. That's why I just. Nah, my gal can't have no friends, man. Nah. No.
But
no
how are
friends.
you like? How are you differentiating like if it's a male friend or if it's with this man has been friend zoned? Like, are you asking that question? I think that's an important question to ask.
Yeah, that's a fact. You have to ask a question. What you two ever done?
Yeah.
Anything?
Does he want more?
Ever? No, never. No. But really, what? No drunken kiss one time when you were like 16. No. No, I've known him for years. Yeah, really though. Really. Nah, just keep pressuring. Just keep putting pressure.
But would you speak? Obviously, we're talking the male's perspective. Would you speak to the guy? Would you ask the guy his intentions?
No.
Nah. Pride in that.
Yeah, pride, and it doesn't matter what his intentions are. His intentions could be, I'm here to sleep with her. But it don't matter. Like, it's just about her, innit? If I can just see it from a distance, then just cut it off. If she don't cut it off, then boy, it don't matter, innit?
So that's what you're saying. You're giving the ultimatum. You're saying, listen. But is that not toxic though?
It is toxic, but it's a reality.
Do you not trust your
No.
girlfriend to be able to make them decisions?
Fam,
Never, ever.
Can we be honest for a moment?
Let's be honest.
I've been a friend that has ran through someone I'm just supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? So if look, Henry, you know, Henry a good soul, you know, Henry's a good brother. Henry's a good brother. Henry's a good brother.
Oh my god!
If Henry's messed in that, then there's no hope for anybody in the world.
Clean heart and them thing.
It's done, fam.
Clean heart
It's
Henry.
done. Yeah, it's done. It's
Yeah?
done. I don't trust none.
Run true.
That's a fact. I don't trust none.
Oh, why?
That's just honesty, fam. That's
perfect.
honesty.
So what was your intent? Was your intent known?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's not been overtly, but you should be able to pick up the traits, innit? She should be able to be like, oh, it's here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see you. You know, little play things.
Yeah.
If she don't pick it up, then she don't pick it up, innit? And it's whatever. Innit?
So, no, I've got a man. That's not a deterrent.
It is a deterrent because it is a deterrent, but situational.
Or no, I've got a man, but we could be friends.
Yeah, but it's situational, fam. Because even if I'm friends, I may not intend to, but we're just in a moment, and this thing happened. It's like, might as well, innit?
What's one of them?
Might as well. It's life, innit?
Why? No, I hear you though.
And it's not a bad mind thing. Like I mean to bad mind anybody. It's just like if you're in a situation, happens.
You've got intentions, though. So
facts.
in general, you are trying to bad mind someone because you don't care about that man.
Not in the moment. Nah, I don't care. I hear that.
You know that. And if your intentions are, I'll play my position.
Nah, it's never that deep though. It's never that deep.
Okay.
That's the thing with me.
Oh, so it's not calculated.
It's not a long off calculated thing. Nah, never that.
How do I dethrone her king? Yeah,
Whoa.
it's not no Game of Thrones.
Nah. It's definitely not that.
Some Game of Thrones mastermind.
That is hilarious.
Plan behind.
No.
Rah, but imagine we did think like that though.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you applied that thinking to stuff like
No, but I think there are people that are
no,
that.
100%.
If you're solely driven by your loins, then you're gonna be like planning everything. Do you know what I mean? It's not that for me because it's just like, oh, if it's a situation, if it happened because of the situation we were in. Do you know what I mean? It's not like a planned out thing for me. No, I'm not that.
And I think the worst kind of brothers are the guys that like pillow talk. Well, not even pillow talk because they're not led dying, but are quick to run back to a girl that their friends own by, giving information on the star player or the main or the man. Like that's
devilish, man.
That's the worst of the worst guys.
It's a devilish type
to
of
run back and say, oh yeah, but you know you a man's blah blah blah, knowing they're only doing it for their own, you know, for South. They don't actually care nothing about how the girl feels. They just know if I get rid of him.
Hey, did you know I saw your brethren in Cheltenham the other day.
Yeah.
What is he doing? Is he alright? Or taking picture? Oh, I just
imagine taking picture and sending it.
Back of the head in cinema, you know.
Either side, but I think, to be honest,
yeah,
I would say, who do you think is more malicious? Do you think it's more malicious by a female or a male? I think it's more malicious by a male because I would kind of expect it from a female.
What do you mean? Oh, for her to do those?
Yeah. You know, because you know, girls do it with a smile.
Yeah.
I think men are a bit more sly and manipulative.
Yeah,
but
facts.
girls would tell you with a smile.
Yeah.
Oh, so you think you got that girl on lock, have you?
Yeah.
Well, I seen her on the drug dealer's table last night.
Popping
Did
bottles.
you know that?
Yeah.
Wine, you know that? Yeah. Like,
yeah. No, I hear it.
Why?
In Carnival, what?
Yeah, what? Getting dagged.
I hear it though.
Oh, it's a different. This friend zone thing's on madness.
I don't run a friend zone thing though because I think at a certain age you can't friend zone people.
No, but I think it's more. I think you more friend zone people when you get older.
Nah.
I think it's more friend zoney when you get older.
Yes, that's the clear difference. I think though, if it's someone that is interested in you and you're not interested in them, then it's clearly like, okay, cool, we can be friends, and you mean that.
Yeah.
Because there's no like texting back and forth and this, that, and the other. Nah, it's like, yeah, cool. You stay over there. We'll say hi when we see each other. But that's like, you can't be friend zoning really at our age.
Boy.
I don't think that's acceptable.
So to cut it, so we come to the conclusion that if you're in a relationship,
yeah,
then friend zone's a no.
Yeah, facts.
If someone wants you and they have clear intent, You shouldn't be having any contact with them at all.
Nah.
Lock it off. I think
It's a
fair.
smile and a wave, maybe if you're out in public, but that's it.
I think that's fair.
Gotta be respectful, fam.
My brother, broken generation, you have been friend zoned. That's what I'm gonna call it. Or the friend zone.
Yeah, I hear it.
Well,